that I need to stop buying books. We'll see how that goes. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. There's a lot of books behind me, and we're going to talk about why. First off, we're going to ignore my hair and ignore my makeup. I really need a haircut. My curtain bangs aren't really curtains anymore. So I really need a haircut. So right now I really don't know what to do with my hair. It's just kind of here. And then I didn't even really throw much makeup on my face. But today we are going to be hauling every book that I bought in 2022. Now I posted 2 or 3 book hauls this year, but I tried to go through my Goodreads and through those videos and pull every book that I bought in 2022, and I think I have them. There's a lot of books here, close to 200. That's absurd. And I think it really kind of seeing it like this put into perspective for me that I need to stop buying books. We'll see how that goes. So there's a lot going on. As you can see, they're all over the floor around me. They're all over this bench. We're just gonna get started. I am not really sure where to start because I don't know where I'm gonna put the ones that I show you. I figured that I might as well do this when I'm getting ready to redo my shelves in a couple weeks because this destroyed my shelves. Taking all these down destroyed my shelves. So this is gonna be fun to put back together. I'm probably just gonna sit them on shelves and say screw it, and then redo my shelves in 2 weeks when Emily comes. We are going to go through all these. I'm not going to tell you anything, but I'll tell you if I read them and what I thought about them if I read them. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Most of these I have not read. So, and I'll tell you if there's special editions where I got them. I don't even know where to start. I'm kind of overwhelmed. We're going to start right here because this is my current read. This is Maggie Moves On by Lucy Score. This is me and Paige have a book club on Fable. It is an app. It is free. You can just join our book club, and then each chapter is broken down into a discussion so you can read and discuss in each chapter as you read, or discuss after a chapter that's like something big happens, and you can talk about this book with us. This is so cute so far. I am on chapter 15. I'm 125 pages in, and I absolutely adore this book so far. It is so cute, so sweet. Silas is so swoony, and Maggie is absolutely adorable. She is a YouTuber who flips houses, and then he is like her landscaper for the house that she is currently doing. So I will leave that link down below. Like I said, it is free. You have a month to read this. You have until the end of January to read this, and it breaks down like a timeline of how much you need to read every week to keep up and have it done. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for final discussion yet. We've talked about a couple different things we might do, and we might start that maybe the next one. I'm not sure if we'll do it this month or not, but go join the book club even if you don't read this month, and that way you can keep up with what is going on with our final discussion. We also have a Discord for the book club. That is where the book club originated. I will also leave that link down below. It is an 18+ book club because we do read spicy books. So Maggie Moves On. That's the most I'm going to talk about a book. After We Collided, I just hauled this in my video with Paige. I've hauled this on Paige's channel. This is the regular cover for After We Collided. I have Allie Hazelwood's Love on the Brain, Mia Sheridan, More Than Words, Daisy Jones and the Six, Elle Kennedy's Good Girl Complex. I got this as one of my books in my book swap with my best friend Emily. We did that months ago, but that is also on my channel. Conversation with Friends by Sally Rooney. The Kill Order by James Dasher. This was I have the entire Maze Runner series. I have multiple Maze Runner books. You can see that. I will show you all those when I do my book shelf organization and stuff. I love Dylan O'Brien. He's one of my favorite celebrities, and so I have all the variations of the Maze Runner books. So I do have the Kill Order, and I bought this secondhand. Shatter Me, Wilder Girls, Cinder. I went on a spree of buying the first in a bunch of series. So I bought these and then like 2 or 3 more. Was that a good decision? No, it was not. it was not, because now I just want to own them all. I don't know where to put all these. We have Legendborn by Tracy Dion, 11 Paper Hearts, Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I absolutely love this cover. I bought this Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte as well. I bought both of these at, they were both new, but I bought them at a small bookstore in my town. They're a Destin Along for the Ride. Becoming Rain by Kay Tucker. This is actually the second book in this series. I bought this at Second and Charles. Okay, next stack. I have Funny You Should Ask by Elisa Sussman. Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I'm so excited to read this. Magnolia Parks. I cannot wait to read this. The fourth book just came out. This is by Jessica Hastings. The Selection. This is another one of the ones that I bought, like one of the first in a couple different series. I have a couple to haul of these Pretty Little Liars books. I have all but 4 now. I had like the first 8 years ago and I lost them all when we moved. I lost a lot of my books when we moved. So I wanted to get all of them and I bought them all secondhand. And I think I'm missing like 3 or 4 of them now. This is Vicious. In the Pretty Little Liars series, I have Desperate Measures by Katie Robert. I have the first book in the Percy Jackson series. I think I bought this at Goodwill. It was $2.99, but I decided to not buy anymore because I want the new covers. The new covers are so pretty. So I will be buying those for my Percy Jackson books. I have Hooked by Emily McIntyre. Burned. This is another Pretty Little Liars book. Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. I bought this at Target. Every Summer After, also I bought from Target by Carly Fortune. My husband bought me this like basket from, I don't even remember where he got it, but this like Valentine's Day basket, and it had this Bridgerton book in it, which I think is like the 3rd book. So I need to get the rest of this series and read it. I've heard that the show is extremely good and I haven't watched any of it. But that is the Bridgerton book that I own. I have a few of the Beautiful books by Christina Lauren. This is Beautiful Bastard and Beautiful BITCH. I bought both of these secondhand. Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover I got for Christmas this year from my husband. Mr. Wrong Number. This is by Lynn Painter. I'm very excited. I've heard so many good things about Lynn Painter books. I've heard that Better Than the Movies is very, very good. But I'm very excited for Mr. Wrong Number. Promises and Pomegranates by Sav R. Miller. I've heard that this is fantastic. Very dark romance. This is the 3rd book in the return section of the Vampire Diaries series. I bought this at Second and Charles. I know nothing about these books other than they're very different than the TV show. I'm very excited to read these eventually. I want to have them all though. I have them over here on this shelf next to, this is what Paige got me for Christmas, y'all. So this is Brothers Bond Bourbon, and it is signed. This is signed by Ian and Paul. They play Damon and Stefan, and I cried when she gave me this. Which is stupid. I cried over a bottle of bourbon. So this sits next to my Vampire Diaries books and my Vampire Diaries candles that I have on this shelf over here. I have Deadly. This is another Pretty Little Liars book. I have this small version of Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. My Sharp Objects, I think is, no, not My Sharp Objects. One of my other Gillian Flynn books are this size, but I got this from a small bookstore around here. It's used. I bought Throttled by Lauren Asher. I read the fine print very early in this year and I was like, I want to read more of Lauren Asher. So I bought this. And I only bought the first one, which I'm very proud of myself for only buying the first one, but I still haven't read it. I think I bought Nothing More, Nothing Less this year. I'm almost positive I did because, yes, I definitely did because I bought these after watching the movies, which I read the books this year. So I bought Nothing More, Nothing Less. This is a spinoff of the After series. I bought the After graphic novel, The Thing That Started It All. Y'all know how obsessed I am with the After books. So this was The Thing That Started It All. I read this first before I ever read any of the books. I very recently bought the first book in the Zodiac Academy series, which I'm very excited about. I've heard that this is absolutely incredible. I think it's like dark academia. I'm not really sure what else it's about, but we will find out. I bought They Do Not Falter. I don't really know. I know this is dark romance. This is by Sophie Lark. I saw this on Instagram and I impulse bought it. The font is very big. It's kind of a long book. It's over 530 pages. But the font's really big. So maybe it won't take me that long to read it. I have Normal People by Sally Rooney. I have 2 Sally Rooney books and I've not read either of them, but I really, really want to. I really just need to make myself do it because I've heard that her writing is absolutely incredible. I have The Love Hypothesis by Allie Hazelwood. I gave this like 3 stars. I didn't really like it. The last like quarter of the book is really good, but that's all of it's kind of annoying. This is Beautiful Bombshell. This is another book in the Beautiful series by KRISTEN Owens. I also bought this secondhand. I bought the second and the third book in the Vampire Academy series. I bought both of these secondhand on the same day at 2 different stores. I bought this. I had the first one and Paige had the first and second one. So they had the second one and the third one. So I bought the second one, Paige bought the third one. Then we went to another store and they had the third one. So I bought it. And they're both like in brand new condition. So I bought both of these secondhand. Hot Asset by Lauren Lane. I bought this secondhand as well. It looks like it's going to be billionaire romance, which I'm absolutely so excited about. This is actually on my January TBR. I bought City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, which is the first book in the Shadowhunters world. I think this is the first one you need to read. I bought this secondhand as well. Earlier I said I lost a bunch of books when we moved. I lost all my Divergent books, so I've slowly been buying those when I find them secondhand. I finally found Divergent. I had Allegiant and Insurgent already, so we have Divergent. I bought it secondhand. I must have bought You by Mia Sheridan. I bought this at the same time I bought the other one because I loved Archer's Voice. I will talk about that in a little bit, but I'm very excited to read more Mia Sheridan. I bought Malibu Rising and I DNF'd it. Also bought Love and Gelato. I know this is like a cute YA book. It sounds cute. I've heard good things about it, so I bought that. I bought Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. I'm pretty sure I bought this year. I could have bought it last year. I'm not real sure. I bought My Policeman. I bought this to prepare for the release of the movie, which I absolutely loved because Harry Styles is in it. I bought this to read it before the movie. I didn't end up reading it, but my husband did buy me the movie tie-in cover that has Harry Styles on it. What a good hubs. Okay, so that's everything on this side. All right. How many are we in? I don't know. My back hurts. Hey, we have Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. I impulse bought this because I wanted something Christmassy to read in July. I had 700 Christmas books. I didn't really have 700. I had like probably 10 to 15 Christmas books, but I was like, I trust Tessa Bailey. She's not going to let me down. So bought this and read this in July. I really, really loved it. 4.5 stars, I think is what I gave it. I don't know. I just posted my rating every book I read in 2022 video. Go find out. I look so pale right now. I need to self-tan. I have all of my Summer I Turned Pretty books. I have Summer I Turned Pretty, Will Always Have Summer, and It's Not Summer Without You. And then I have The Summer I Turned Pretty and It's Not Summer Without You. These are not in the right order, are they? There we go. Movie TV tie-in covers. I loved the TV show. I loved these books. I think they all got at least a 4 to 4.5 stars for me. I loved those so much. I have The Mistletoe Bet by Maren Moore. This is a Christmas novella. It is so cute, so good. It has artwork in it and it is beautiful, and I love this physical copy. I'm so glad I bought it. I still have so many Maren Moore physical copies that I need to buy, but there's artwork inside it. It is so freaking cute, so good. I know that this is a Christmas book, but you should read it anyway because it is absolutely fantastic. I will leave the link to this physical copy in the description. I think she only has a couple left. It is so worth it in my opinion. I bought it signed from her website, but if you don't want a physical copy, it is free to read in Kindle Unlimited. I bought Priest and Sinner somewhere. I brought Priest. I love Priest. I really want both covers of this because I can't decide which one I like better. I really love the flower ones, and I understand why you'd want the flower ones, especially with the title that this has, but I think I want both, so I'm gonna have to try to find the guy covers on like Pango Books or something because they're not sold anymore. So I have Priest. This is the guy cover. I loved this. I think I gave it 4.5 stars. Love and Bloom. This is the 4th book in the Some Kind of Love series with Jenny Proctor. This was my first Jenny Proctor book. I absolutely love this. I bought this signed from her. She's so sweet. I love Jenny Proctor so much. This got 4.5 stars. I loved that. Archer's Voice. I'm not gonna cry. If you watch any of my videos where I talk about this book, I tear up every time. I love this book. 5 stars. It's incredible. We're just gonna move on. This is How to Kiss Your Best Friend, also by Jenny Proctor. This is the 1st book in the Hawthorne Brothers series, which is a spin-off of the Some Kind of Love series. You do not have to read any of these books. Like, you do not have to read the Some Kind of Love series to be able to understand this. They're just kind of interconnected. One of the girls in one of the Some Kind of Love books, this is her brothers. This is their series. I love this. Also bought this straight from Jenny, signed. 5 stars for How to Kiss Your Best Friend. I am obsessed. It is my favorite Jenny Proctor book. Then I bought Terms and Conditions. This is the 2nd book in the Dreamland Billionaire series after The Fine Print. I adored this book. It is so good. 5 stars. Because I loved The Summer I Turned Pretty so much, I bought the box set for To All the Boys I loved. I don't have, someone else has my copy of To All the Boys. So I have all 3 of these. I have not watched the movies, so I'm going to read the books and then watch the movies. I bought The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. This was recommended to me by the owner of a small local bookstore, so I bought it. This was another book that was in my book swap with Emily. This was one of the ones she got me. It is Anatomy, a Love Story by Dana Schwartz. Also, and that was In 5 Years. All this is on my, these are both on my TBR for January. Sinner by Sierra Simone. This is the 2nd book in the Priest series. I just finished this and I'm obsessed. I cannot wait to tell you more about this. This is the discreet cover. The Upside of Falling by Alex Light. This was a Wattpad book. It's like YA fake dating. My Killer Vacation by Tessa Bailey. I'm very excited for this. And then I have my 2 new Heartstopper books, the Heartstopper yearbook and then Nick and Charlie the novella. All of that is on my January TBR. I have 3 books in the Fable series. I have the 2nd book, Namesake, the 3rd book, The Last Legacy, and the prequel, Saint. All of those I bought this year. I also have a few Addicted books. I have Addicted to You. This is the new cover since they switched to Berkeley Publishing. So this has the extended bonus material. I think there's a chapter in Lowe's point of view. This is their original Ricochet. This is their self-publish. So there's that one. This is the new Ricochet with the bonus material from Berkeley. And then we have the regular Addicted for Now. I'm gonna probably end up buying both sets. They're different height, but just a little bit. They're different kind of like colorways. So I think I have the regular Addicted to You. So I'm probably gonna end up buying both sets as long as I continue to like this story. So we'll see, but I did buy all of these this year. I've read Addicted to You. I liked it. 4 stars. It's kind of slow, kind of repetitive. I read Ricochet, better. 4.25 stars. Definitely getting more into it. That is all. I've not read Addicted for Now yet. The Atlas 6, I bought this at my Books Million because it was on sale and I have not read it yet. Then I have these 2 illustrated versions of the Harry Potter series. This is Chamber of Secrets. This is Goblet of Fire. I also have the 3rd book, which is Prisoner of Azkaban. I don't have the 1st one. I don't think they had it when I bought them. These are so much cheaper on Target. If you want these, buy them on Target. They're like half the price. So I have both of these. I have not read either of those. Okay, now the last stack that is on my floor. Can you tell what it is? These are all my Sophie Lark books. This is how tall my Sophie Lark stack is. I have There Are No Saints and There Is No Devil. These are ones that I actually won through her Patreon, so they are signed. These are the new illustrated editions. I have the illustrated edition of Brutal Prince. This is so beautiful. I bought this myself. And then I have the regular edition, discreet edition of There Are No Saints. So these are different because this one does not have the illustrations. This one does, so they are different sizes. And then I have the people cover of There Is No Devil. So I still need to get, okay, I collect Sophie Lark books. I'm going to have all the covers that I can find. So I need the discreet cover of There Is No Devil and the people cover of There Is No Saints. And then I have these are my regular covers of my Brutal Birthright series. I have The Brutal Prince, Stolen Heir, Savage Lover, Bloody Heart, and then I have the 6th book, which is Heavy Crown. I got this one for Christmas, so I'm missing the 5th book in that series. And then I have my Kingmakers books. But I have my Kingmakers books. These are the regular covers. This is the Heir. I don't know that you can buy these anymore. The Rebel, the Bully, the Spy, and the Savage. And then I have my discreet covers of the Heir, the Rebel, and the Bully. I don't have the discreet covers for the Spy and the Savage yet. When I bought these, she had just released the discreet covers, and the Spy and the Savage weren't out yet, so I just haven't picked those up yet. But they're like the regular covers now. These have illustrations in them. These are kind of like what started the illustrations thing with her, I think. So that was all my Sophie Lark books. I still don't have, like I said, I don't have the 5th regular cover of the Brutal Birthright book in that series. I don't have the 2 of the Sinner's Duet that I'm missing. I don't have any of her standalones, and I don't have any of the Underworld books. So a lot of Sophie Lark I still gotta buy. This is so overwhelming. Start grabbing from up here. I don't even think we're halfway through yet. The Cheat Sheet by Sarah Adams. I loved this book so much that I bought a physical copy. I think I gave it 4.5 stars. I have Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I just recently bought this at a local bookstore. Very excited for that. 5 Feet Apart. This cover is so pretty. I read this in high school, but this cover was just absolutely stunning. I think I got this during like a Target sale. They had like buy 2 get 1 free or something like that. I have the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. This is like what the book within the Harry Potter world would be. Bought this at a used bookstore for like $6. These are all ones that I recently hauled that I got at the 50% off hardback sale with Barnes & Noble. I bought I Kissed Sarah Wheeler by Casey McQuiston, The Honeys by Ryan LaSala. I don't know where the rest of them that I bought at that sale are, but I'll let you know when I get to them. I bought this. It's called Seafire by Natalie Parker. I bought this at my Books A Million because it was only like a couple bucks and it sounded pretty interesting. $3.97. I bought the 4th book in the Crave series and the 5th book in the Crave series. I bought one in like January and one in like November. This is the Target exclusive with bonus content, and then this was a signed edition that I got from Barnes & Noble. I have the Fantastic Beast screenplay. I bought this secondhand at a used bookstore. I also bought the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child play. This is parts 1 and 2. I also bought that at a used bookstore. And then I have more Harry Potter books somewhere, but this is the Order of the Phoenix and Deathly Hallows. I bought both of these used. I think I got this one at Second Charles. I got this one at a local used bookstore. This one was like $10 and it's basically in brand new condition other than like a little bit of like issues right here, but pretty good condition. Let's go this way. I bought this UK cover of Once Upon a Broken Heart. I think that I'm supposed to read the Caraval series before I read this. I recently found that out. Let me know if that's true. Am I supposed to read the Caraval series before I read this? Because I almost picked this up the other day and I'm glad I didn't if that is the case. But the UK cover was so much prettier, so I bought the UK cover. I bought this cover of Dune from a bookstore in Georgia. It is absolutely gorgeous. Sprayed edges. The inside of the book is gorgeous. I mean, it's just stunning. Am I ever going to read this? Who knows? It's decor. I bought it for decor. I bought Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. I bought this in New York. I also bought The Royal Diaries by Hilary Burton Morgan. I love Hilary Burton Morgan. This is signed. That is why I bought it. Love Hilary Burton Morgan. It is signed. If you don't know, she's Peyton in One Tree Hill. She's also married to Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who's Negan in The Walking Dead, or Denny if you watch Grey's Anatomy. What is this? This is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. This is the newer, I don't know when this actually came out, but it is the newer prequel to the Hunger Games. It actually is getting a movie, which I'm very excited about. I bought this secondhand at Second & Charles. It is in pretty great condition. I have some book of the month books kind of scattered throughout here. It doesn't tell me when this one was, but this is The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. I think this was one of the last ones that I got. It just says Thrills and Chills, so it doesn't say what month it's from. And then I bought the entire ACOTAR series this year. I bought these 3. I got these 2 for Christmas, which is very exciting. I've read both of these. This was a 4-star read. If you start it, just try to get through it. It is hard at first, but once you get about 200 pages left, it is absolutely phenomenal. And then this one is absolutely phenomenal. I'm about 200 pages into this one. I have been for about 3 months. All right, we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. This is Kingdom of the Wicked. I can't remember if I have all 3 of them here. I have Kingdom of the Wicked, Kingdom of the Cursed, and Kingdom of the Feared. I know I bought this one this year. I bought this one recently. This is the Barnes & Noble edition. That is why it is so pink. I don't know when I bought these. It might have been 2022. I've been saying this year a lot, haven't I? I meant last year. And when I say this year, I mean 2022. Sorry if I'm confusing you. I don't know if I bought these in 2021, end of 2021 or in 2022. I think I bought them both in 2022, but I'm 100% not sure. So I have these. I really need to do better about writing down every book that I buy this year. Hopefully it will not be this many when I do this again next year. Hopefully it will not be this many. I should have counted how many of these I've read because it's probably not even a quarter of them. This is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I bought this used for like $8 at Second & Charles. I love Second & Charles. If y'all have a Second & Charles near you, go there. They have fantastic deals. And then this is Goblet of Fire. I also bought this for like $8 at Second & Charles. And then I have, I think this was January's book of the month. This might have been the last book of the month that I got. And I also got this one because I think I had a credit. This might have been the last book of the month that I did. This is Love and Other Disasters by Anita Kelly. We have This Summer by Jennifer Weiner. I bought this in Athens when me and my husband took a little trip to Athens to watch some basketball and had a little date weekend. I bought this at the Georgia University bookstore. I hauled this with my Barnes & Noble 50% off sale. This is The Luminaries. This sounds so good. I'm so excited to read it. The Shadow Between Us is also one that I hauled during that by Tracy Levin Stellar. So excited to read this one as well. Along with, this is Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. This cover is absolutely beautiful. I realized that this is a part of the Shadowhunter series, so who knows? I don't think you have to read the Shadowhunter series in order for it to make sense. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. This cover was just stunning, and I had to buy it. I also bought From Blood and Ash early in the year. In January. I have not read this. I'm very excited about it, but I did buy the 4th book in the series. I bought this during that 50% off sale at Barnes & Noble because it was such a good deal, and y'all, it's signed. I had to buy it. It was $15. I had to buy it. The amount of books around me right now is ridiculous. All right, let's go over here. What is this? What is this? Oh, Heartbones by Colleen Hoover. Absolutely love this. 5 stars. Also In the Weeds by V.K. Borson. Absolutely incredible. 5 stars. Loved this so much. I bought this copy of Red, White, and Royal Blue from Barnes & Noble. This is the collector's edition. I haven't even read this book, but this cover, this copy is absolutely beautiful. I had to buy it. I bought this like 2 or 3 weeks before the Barnes & Noble sale, and I wish I just would have waited, but I didn't know that they were going to do it. But now I know that they do it every year right after Christmas. So I'm going to hold off on buying all my hardback books that I want from Barnes & Noble, unless it's like I'm in the middle of a series and I need to buy, then I'm going to hold off on my hardcover book buying until the end of the year. So expect a really big Barnes & Noble 50% off haul. I bought all of the Heartstopper books. I don't have my first one. Somebody else has it right now and is borrowing it. I have 1 through 4. I bought all of these. I love them. They are so good. YA. They are graphic novels. I love them. What else do we have back here? Party for Two by Jasmine Gullery. I think I got a lot of these like used books that I bought. I think I did 1 or 2 times this year. I bought the buy 5 get 5 free from Second & Charles. So I bought Party for Two. One of the other books in the Pretty Liar series, this is Twisted. How to Fail at Flirting. This is also from Second & Charles. And I bought Credence. This is by Penelope Douglas. I did not buy this at Second & Charles. Fixed Up by Tessa Bailey. I haven't read this yet, but I'm very excited to read these. Electric Idol by Katie Robert. I need to read this. I read the Neon Gods. I really liked it. I need to read the rest of the series. Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. This came out beginning of last year, and I haven't read it. I just recently bought The Host by Stephanie Meyer. Paige made me buy it because she got it, so she made me buy it. I also bought this. This is Twilight and Life and Death. So you read Twilight like this, and then you flip it like this, and you read Life and Death, which is Twilight just gender role reversed. It's like Bella is the vampire and Edward is the human. It was the only book in the Twilight series that I didn't have, and this is the only way I found it so far. I bought it secondhand. I hope that I can find a regular Life and Death hardcover so that I can get rid of this. And then I recently bought The Falling by Anna Todd. About this and that book video that I did with Paige. That's also where I bought this. So if you've not watched that, go watch. The vlog is on my channel. The haul is on hers. Well, I've been doing this for 42 minutes. We have 1 stack left, y'all. 1 stack left. I bought Defy the Night by Bridget Kim. I don't know how to say that last name. This is signed. I bought it. It's fantasy. It looks like it might be a Rapunzel retelling. This is the Midnight Girls. This is a bookish box edition. It is beautiful. It has these sprayed edges. And then the inside, the book, the inner cover, it's literally gorgeous. I canceled my bookish box subscription. I think I got 3. I think I got 1 in December, 1 in January, 1 in February. I think that's how I did it. So I don't have my I don't have one of them over here. But this is beautiful, and it kind of makes me want to find another shop like this, like a subscription box. So if you are subscribed to a subscription box where they do these special editions, let me know which one below and if you love it or not. I have all 3 of these Violent Delights. Well, I have these Violent Delights, I have Our Violent Ends, and then I have Foul Lady Fortune. These are a duet. This is like a spin-off, I'm pretty sure. This is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, and it has the sprayed edges. These I bought because I'm impulsive. I haven't read any of these. This is kind of what made me cancel my bookish box subscription. I got Gallant by V. Schwab, and I don't like that this is just a hardcover book, and it's shiny, and I mean, it's signed, and it's beautiful, and it's got artwork inside it. It's so pretty, but I wish that it had a sleeve, or at least wasn't like shiny. The Guest List by Lucy Foley. I read this. I didn't really like it. Okay, we're almost done. We have like 6 books left. Okay. Velvet Was the Night by Silva Morano Garcia and Bathhouse. I bought these on the same night. This is by PJ Vernon. I haven't read either of them. And then I have, oh, this was in July? How long did I have Book of the Month? Did I not? Do I have more book of the month than I realized? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I have some book of the month that I'm not telling you about. But I have The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. Because when is this one? This is also book of the month. This was February. This is The Golden Couple. So maybe I skipped some months. I think I did that. I think I skipped some months. And then forgot to skip. And that's why I did those last two. So The Golden Couple by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Buchanan. I'm not real sure. I'm literally surrounded. If I get up, this is gonna be bad. I have It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. This is the Waterstones edition. It has the sprayed edges. Also have the regular one, like the regular paperback. I'm not sure where it is though, but this is so good. I love this. If you want to know my thoughts on it, I did a reading vlog. Okay, it's the last physical book I have in my hand. Then I have the collector's edition of Verity. This is just a gold edition of Verity, and then it has an extra chapter in it. I haven't read the extra chapter yet. I really should do that. I might do that tonight. Just cause. I have Malice and Ace of Spades. I have those lent out right now. There's books everywhere. This is ridiculous. I cannot buy this many books this year. I won't have anywhere to put them. This was every book that I bought in 2022. Or at least I think. I think this was every book that I bought in 2022. I'm going to keep better track of this year in 2023. I am going to buy less books this year in 2023. Look forward to my bookshelf reorganization because they are about to be a disaster because I'm about to just put stuff on shelves. And pray for the best. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are not already, make sure to subscribe to my channel and join our little community here. We love books, we love music, we love makeup, so join our little community here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I know this was a long one and I am sorry. I was not expecting it to take this long. I didn't realize I had bought so much in 2022. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. I have been trying to keep up with what I'm reading there on stories. I do a lot of polls over there of what you want to see. That is a really good place to help me decide what kind of videos that you want to see on this channel. And then also follow me on Goodreads. I am going to be still posting reviews on Goodreads, but I am going to be posting more reviews on Storygraph. So make sure to follow me over on Storygraph. Make your own Storygraph account. I love Storygraph. It is so much easier in my opinion. It's not as quite as easy to navigate, to be 100% honest, but as far as reviews go, I love it so much more. That is all that I have for you today. I'm going to go spend the next 2 hours putting these books back. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.